As the first phase of the fence goes up, it becomes apparent that it is not following the Green Line, the borderline separating Israel from the West Bank, which is recognized internationally but not by Israel. South of Salem, it begins to cut deep into Palestinian family lands. Around Kibbutz Metzer, Israel is proposing moving the fence east, cutting right through land owned by the neighboring Palestinian village of Kafin. The kibbutz was founded 50 years ago by Argentinian Jewish immigrants. Its 450 residents say they have always enjoyed peaceful relations with their Palestinian neighbors. They are worried this may be about to change. The left-wing community generally supports the fence, but objects to the proposed route. They have offered to give up some of their land for the fence in an attempt to prevent the government confiscating land from their Palestinian neighbors. A protest rally has been organized. It begins with a song for peace. Doron, the General Secretary of the kibbutz, is being supported by Irit, a nurse, in his campaign to change the route of the fence.
I don't like fences at all, to start with. I think people should live without fences. Fence is something that puts a border between people, like a wall between people. I think I'm quite willing now to do some drastic act about it and not let them build a fence with my own body.
When you say drastic act, what do you mean exactly?
Like stopping them with my own body, like standing, not letting them. They won't run me over. Hopefully.
That's the kibbutz, and that's Kafin, and that's the mandatory border stone. And there's a stone like this every 150 meters. Over there is the border drawn in 1949. If you're building a separation fence, what's more appropriate than building it here, where it belongs? Instead, it goes right between these olive trees, through where all the trees are planted, all the way to Kafin. From tomorrow, they won't be Kafins anymore.
In the Palestinian village, word of the planned route is causing alarm. The village is desperately poor, and its 9,000 residents have come to rely almost exclusively on their olive and fruit trees to survive. One villager, Adnan, still has a job working for the kibbutz. Taisir, the mayor of his village, and other neighbors have come together at his house to discuss the threat of the fence. Adnan takes his family to visit Irit at the kibbutz. He wants to enlist her help. Adnan and Irit got to know each other after she helped his sick daughter get urgent medical care at a hospital in Israel. Irit's husband, Yoram, is the head of kibbutz security.
We are one family. For me, there is no difference between an Arab and a Jew. All that matters is that we live together. We don't need a fence or anything else to come between us.
What are you going through these days with the building of the fence?
This is a difficult time for the villagers. We live solely from our trees, the olives and our lands. We don't have much space. We have very little. And if they close off the fence tomorrow and we don't have work, what are we going to live on?
And what do you think will happen then?
I'll tell you the truth. A man has to find food for his family. Without work, he'll either have to steal or kill to get it.
The picking season is just getting underway. Entire families, young and old, have come out to pick the olive crop as concern grows that the trees may be destroyed. There's no time to waste. The heavy machinery is inching closer by the hour. Further south, the fence is starting to raise questions among the 200,000 Jewish settlers who now live on occupied Palestinian land inside the West Bank. Ginot Shomron is a settlement of 5,000 secular and religious Jews. Sandra and her husband, a Moroccan Jew, lived in London before emigrating to a home inside Israel. They're moving to this settlement in search of a better life. Now she's uncertain about her future here.
Generally, people would be surprised to know that there are Irish.
They're very
Irish
surprised.
living in the settlement.
Yes, some people don't think I'm Jewish when they, Ireland. I went to a barbecue a few months ago and I went out and bought some beer and the people were shocked. You drink beer? And I said, yeah. Nobody drinks in Israel, especially in here. You nearly got your money in your bag and everything?
Mom, look at me, everybody's here.
Since 3.5 years ago, we live in here now. And the kids love it, my wife like it. And that's it, we just live a very good life here. The kids is always playing outside. We didn't come here by force, we didn't break any law. We are citizens. Even the government actually encourage people to go and live in those settlements. In fact, they give you even grants.
If I was an outsider, I don't think I would come. If I was living in London, and I wouldn't come out to Israel at the moment, and they want me to come back, to live near them, be with them. They're frightened for me and the children. There was a terror attack about 6 months ago. 3 young people lost their lives, and one of them was our neighbour. This is actually where the bomb was, between the pizza, the falafel shop and the sweet shop. Exactly this area here, everything was blown out. They rebuilt it in a few days, unbelievable.
When we came to live here, maybe I used to stop sometime in the villages. They even invite me for teas. I used to sit and drink tea with them. It's only when I used to buy, I didn't go to any villages as a friend. Since the Intifada started, I think everything changed. Lately, we don't even stop at all. We just continue straight.
The family still has a difficult relationship with their Arab neighbours.
למה? זוכרת שהייתה פעם תקופה שהיו זורקים אבנים. אז מיגנו הרי את האוטו, שמנו את הכריות, כן.
אבל כאילו, בכריות, בסדר, הם היו רשאים עלינו, אבל איך אתה עכשיו סלחת להם? אבא הוא בוגד! אבא הוא בוגד, לא. טוב, כי הוא מרוקאי. הם ערבים.
אני נולדתי במרוקו, אבל אני יהודי.
אז אבא שלכם ערבי?
עם אלה זה...
יכול להיות.
עם אלה זה...
ומאז?
אז נתחיל לזרוק אותו מהבית.
The immediate feeling is that we are like, they're going to abandon us. They're building a fence and they leave us behind. We are Israeli citizens. We got Israeli passports. What is it? We're going to live in a Palestinian area?